Let's get down to the business of starting a business. This is Entity Formation 101. Great question. You might be a sole proprietor running your small business, wondering why you would go through all of that. Well, let me tell you, there are lots of reasons. Liability protection, tax advantages, and just organizational growth. So just for example, did you know that corporations are audited 300% less than sole proprietors are for small businesses? That's something to worry about. Liability. If you're a sole proprietor, all of your assets are at risk for liability if something were to happen. For example, if I were a sole proprietor and someone walked into my office and slipped and fell, won't happen in my office, but you don't know, all of my assets could be at risk for a judgment. But if I have a corporation and I have set it up properly and managed it properly, then only value they could be able to get to is the value of my company. Not my house, not my 401k, and not my kids' college fund. The two main types of entities we set up are corporations or limited liability companies, which everyone knows as LLCs. Now, there are a couple of factors, one of which is whether you are a professional. If you're licensed by the Business and Professions Code, such as an architect, a doctor, a lawyer, things like that, you must be a corporation. In fact, a professional corporation. If you're just running a pass-through entity, for example, you own real estate and you collect rent from your tenants. LLCs are really great entities for a number of tax reasons to hold real estate. So which entity for you depends upon the following. What kind of business are you running? Are you licensed? How much revenue are you expecting? And what tax advantages are you looking for from your entity? So the way a company is started in California is by the issuance of articles from the Secretary of State. It's like a birth certificate for your company. And then there are a number of other organizational documents that need to be created for each entity and annual requirements as well. Now, this is something you can try to figure out yourself on Google, but again, I'll be here when you need me to fix that. Yay, congratulations! That is amazing for the growth of your business. So, you need to treat it like a proper entity. It is its own thing. It will have its own EIN, bank account, ideally a bookkeeper, an accountant, and all the other kinds of professionals that your company will interact with, such as financial advisors, insurers, etc. If you have any questions about any of that, call us at Von Rock Law. LLCs are so great for real estate investment. It puts a level of anonymity and confidentiality between you as the person and your real estate investment, your tenants, right? Also, you can start bringing family members into the LLC if you want to start spreading the wealth among your children during your lifetime. You can operate it like a real business so that you can get health insurance, for example, after you retire. And also, you're limiting the liability to the value of that property, again, protecting your assets. Setting up your entity is not just about your business, it's about your life, right? It's your baby, and there are many steps that need to be taken to set it up properly and to maintain it to protect your investment. If you have any questions about that, please call us at Von Rock Law, and we can guide you through every step of the way.